Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
He's proud of it.
Hold on. Turn me down.
Well, hello and good morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
How was everybody's turkey day?
Turkey day was good. I was a little negligent on the turkey.
Oh, what happened?
I should have taken it out like about what you're supposed to do it like 5 or 10 degrees before 180,
Yeah.
and I didn't. So it was a little dry, but it still tasted great because of the brine, the buttermilk brine.
Ooh.
I got a lot of compliments. I think it was in 2018, so I haven't changed it since.
Oh, all right. The buttermilk brine it
Yeah,
is.
4 quarts with a bunch of spices and stuff. Good morning, Lily. Oh, we just got to look.
Well, she's definitely been up for all of the night. She passed
all
out
of the night.
from her turkey coma and woke up around midnight and came into our room and was like, hello, I just woke up. And I was like, okay.
Well, thanks for letting us know.
Right. So the first thing I did this morning was go to grab coffee, but it was still warm. You know, that my kitchen was absolutely like someone had it was a frat party in there. 14 bowls, cups, soup everywhere. I'm like, okay, Lily was here. And it's warm still. So I knew that she had been up earlier this morning already. God love having college kids home, throwing a wrench into all of your functioning for the day. It is what it is. I will miss her when she's gone.
Of course
Honestly,
you
I
will,
will be.
yes.
So right now, not so much. As we're entering what they've dubbed it feral week.
Feral week.
I don't know whether that's because we're going to be eating leftovers all week long and we're going to figure out exactly how to use them. If you go into my fridge right now, there are
Be
so
careful 'cause
many
things will fall
leftovers.
out, yeah.
Oh my God, there are so many leftovers. It's like tray. We got these like disposable aluminum ones.
Mm-hmm.
And just so that everybody could take stuff home with them. I'm like,
Right.
everybody pack it up.
And nobody took them.
Of course
Or they
not.
forgot. That's
And
what usually happens.
100%.
You're having such a great time.
So it's all stacked up in my fridge. And I yelled at Cliff last night. I was like, you've not labeled anything, which means they're going to go in and take them all out every single time.
Yep. While the others are at home, like, I forgot the food. I forgot the leftovers.
So yeah, there I am last night labeling everything. I was like, so that I can figure out how I'm going to make these leftovers.
Yeah.
Like my son loves cottage pie. Well, I've got mashed potatoes up the wazoo, so I'll be making plenty of those to go along with whatever it is and repurposing all of the foods that I have in there right now.
Yeah, Dan asked if he could bring some stuff, and I said, bring some heavy cream.
Go ahead, take it all.
And he's like, heavy cream for what? And I said, it's for the mashed potatoes. He's like, heavy cream? I'm like, yes. I said, I infuse the heavy cream with herbs.
So fancy.
And then gets mixed up with the
Oh, if you want to come on and say hello to
with the
people.
mashed potatoes.
Oh. I was like, if you want to be on the show, one moment, please. The feral child is giving love. Good morning,
Okay.
Gloria,
Get it,
Mike,
get it.
Larry,
Well, that's what this
Ricky.
is all about, napping.
Hello.
All right. But after all the cooking, I'm just like, I had enough room for one plate.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Well, that was me yesterday. I had been snacking all morning long. Lily made this badass charcuterie board, and she made this like homemade cornucopia out of puff pastry.
That's nice.
Well, thank God I brought extra because Stephanie tried to make her homemade cornucopia the night before. Lily goes, why didn't you wait for me?
Exactly.
Did we follow a recipe? Did we just decide to do this?
All
I
right.
was chastised.
Have you learned your lesson? Yeah, I can't do a charcuterie because it's so filling. And
Mhm.
before I know, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done for the night. But we didn't have much of an appetizer thing. We had I made deviled eggs and Whole Foods, Whole Bears makes this really cool artichoke dip.
Yeah.
With 3 cheeses. That was really rich. So there was that stuffing. Oh, I forgot the cranberry sauce. I made it. It's in the fridge. I forgot to bring it out. Sorry.
Well, we had all of it.
Yeah. I mean, and we ate around 3:30. I didn't have any pie until like 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's fine.
Because we were so full.
And you're like the dessert king.
Oh, and I didn't do anything.
No?
Bob and Mike brought that, and he says, I want to do a pecan pie and a blueberry pie. I said, great. He brings 3 pies.
We have 3 pies also:
Yeah.
pecan, blueberry, and then pumpkin, because
We
a friend of ours brought it.
blueberry, pecan, or
So
pecan,
much food.
pecan. And then there's one called Fruit of the Trees.
What?
I have no idea what that is yet. I haven't opened it.
Please tell me what the fruit of the trees is.
I know it could be.
Is it like all the berries?
It's potluck. Well, we started thinking about, all right, what grows on trees? Apples, oranges. What else? Pears.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Bethany says it's so refreshing when the kids can legitimately help. Takes the edge off of perimenopause.
Especially when you're like, why didn't you wait for me? It's like, oh, all right. Yeah.
Yes.
But I can't be your
Say
time.
it again.
There are people coming over. Plan appropriately.
I so appreciate that. What's up, Jackie? Thanks for joining the show this morning. We were just talking about our Thanksgiving hangover. I was up this morning potting it was so piping hot last night because my husband threw the 2 turkeys, because we had 2, can't have 1, and a ham, mind you. This is for 9 people.
How many? How big were these turkeys? How many pounds?
We had 4 kinds of stuffing. 4 kinds. Oyster dressing, linguiça, the regular kind, because we've got plain peoples.
You've got the remote with the Traeger. We're smoking one of the turkeys right now outside in the backyard.
So we had 2 turkey carcasses that we made stock out of. So we were like, we're not going to put the whole bird back in there. So we're going to separate it now and do all of this now.
Right, well, here's the follow-up question. Did you do anything with the stock?
I did. I this morning, bright and early, while it was still warm, poured it into gallon-sized bags in my freezer.
I know, once they're in the freezer.
Oh, I will make soup out of them.
You will? Okay.
I will.
A lot of people don't. I asked Bob and Mike because they were doing it for years.
Yeah.
Take the carcass and would make stock and then bring it home. And he's like, no, we're not going to do that anymore. It just stays in the freezer. They don't do anything.
Yeah, right.
Then they have to throw it out.
I'll use it for other things too.
Good.
Yeah. Other dishes that call for stock. I'm like, just use that. My husband's like, make sure you bury it though, because I don't really love turkey stock. I was like, you will love the turkey stock.
You will eat it and you will love it.
Damn it. What's up, CJ? Thanks for joining us. Hi, Lori, Victoria. Hello and good morning, Miss Emily. I hope you guys are feeling better. I know there's this icky going on.
Oh, really?
I'm just calling it the ick, even though I know that means something else in 2025. Unfortunate,
where I usually don't go out in public that often, so I haven't. Knock wood, I haven't.
Well, Cody had it like 3 weeks ago, and it was just like this undefined sickness. And we brought him to the PD. They're like, no, it's not COVID. No, it's not this. No, it's not that. I'm like, okay, it's just junk. It's the junk. I call it the Cape Cod crud also.
Oh, Cape Cod's got a brand new crud.
That's it. So whatever it is, it's going around. And I apologize to the people that have had this. I'm not having it.
Wow.
I have no time to be ill. So stay the heck away from me.
Get out of the way.
I know. Honestly, I'm like, oh, that's too bad. Can you mask up for you over there?
Yeah, I loved how the virtual parade, the people were all very good and masked up and everything.
If you listened to 1180 yesterday, one of my most favorite bits, it's like that WKRP turkey skit that everybody brings up every single year.
Too,
Of course you did. The year was 1978, November 22nd. WKRP in Cincinnati had their turkey scandal. So we brought back the parade that I did in front of the Brown Jug years back. And it's one of my favorite. We literally just made up a fake parade to the point where the sandwich police came down to make sure that there was it wasn't permitted. It wasn't this. And I was like, guys, it's fake.
Totally.
It's not a real parade.
Oh my God. And the thing was, I was listening to it and, with my family and, I said, by the way, the Brown Jug is no longer here.
Right.
So I know that this is taped from previous years.
Right. Yeah, it's still there. I think I just, it's in a situation right now. Correct. What's up, Gretchen? I love my stock. Victoria says, Chris Ball, thank you very much for fishing those oysters. Chef's kiss, because my oyster dressing was so good and so fresh this year.
Ooh.
I know. And I'm the only one who eats it. I make this dish only for me.
Oh.
And the problem is I eat it all too. It's a Paula Deen recipe, so it's not good for you either.
Oh my God.
I take out
a pound of butter.
90% of the butter. It's basically like cornbread with oysters and like saltines. It's like a very bizarre sort of stuffing. We are so Sam. Hey, how are the canteen markets going in Provincetown? One of my favorite things.
It starts today.
Oh,
They did a post. Yeah, I'm very excited about it.
So you were there. You watched the monument lighting. Little flat this year.
Yeah.
Say less, RTB. Say less.
You know how I feel about that.
I do like the lobster pot tree that they have in Provincetown.
Which is tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that with the crane and everything. But of course, I can't. If I go, if I can go and get close and watch, but I can't enjoy a cigar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of the mothers got a little.
Well,
attitude.
yeah, the children,
It's like
the people.
You're poisoning your kids already. Look at the filth that you feed them. All right, I digress. All right, but I will say, did you watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
I did, start to finish.
Oh, good.
It's one of our traditions in our house.
Yeah. My friend Chloe Davis, she's in the ensemble of Hell's Kitchen, and she's the dance captain.
Yeah.
Beautiful. She actually just got an award down in Philadelphia.
Sam says she skipped the lighting and the topper is there already. She said, well, cigars do stink.
Yeah, they do. It's an acquired taste.
So you were saying your friend Sam.
Yeah, Chloe. Yeah,
Chloe.
Hell's Kitchen. She's in it. They just announced that the tour is starting, the national tour in 2000.
It was so good. The one little nugget that they gave us.
Yeah, I got to see it in May.
It kicked off with our bestie Billy Porter.
Billy Porter, yeah, and he did a little Instagram, where he was just, he's back. He's got his happiness back because it was hard. He campaigned a lot, and did a lot of work. But he also was overseas and received a few awards. He was down at the Cape of Good Hope. He was over in the UK, received an award from Diana's son.
They're personally friends. So
anyway,
he's not a stalker.
No, no, but I was very happy for him. I'm glad that he, kind of found some rejuvenated hope and stuff like that. So
what's up, Gwen? Yeah. Thanks for joining us. We're just wrapping up about the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade yesterday.
And his opening, Easel Down the Road, was great.
It was good.
It was so much fun to watch.
I don't know where they dug up, what's his name? Walker Hayes. I was like, wasn't Fancy like 4 years ago? Okay.
There were a couple
Are
other
they making
artists.
a musical out of it? I don't know.
I felt so old. There were other artists. I'm like, who is that?
I felt bad for like the little circus there. I forget what circus it was. They had like a solid 45 seconds. Those dancers looked so cold, soaking wet.
Yep.
And they're like, you're on. Look happy.
Yeah.
There
was also a band. It was a color guard, and there were two male color guards, and the flags, and they weren't moving very fast. And I'm like, well, it must be really windy.
Yeah.
Because normally they're flying all over the place.
Well, that's why I sent you that 1930s Macy's Day Parade where A, the floats look terrifying, and B, they just lost one to the wind.
Ran all the way up there.
We'll get a new one. It'll be fine. I really did enjoy it. My 5 minutes, my husband can't stand it, but he puts it on and usually keeps his mouth shut. And he's like, there was one moment when Savannah and Hoda were like getting over the top, and he's like, they are terrible. Does no one ever say, no, they're terrible?
In the very beginning, Hoda's just saying, and many more. And it's like, you can't even read the prompter.
Oh, 100%. And she was screaming at one point. I was like, why is she yelling at me? I don't understand.
I think she had too many nips.
Well, that's what they're accusing Jimmy Fallon of, because he was wearing sunglasses. They said that he was hungover. He was on a bender. And I was like, because he had sunglasses on when he was performing with the Roots.
All right.
But Lily said the same thing when she was watching it, because her and I both sat there and watched it. Yeah.
It's funny. I thought he was just having a good time.
Right?
I didn't think anything of it.
I thought nothing of it, but she was like, oh, he's definitely hungover. I'm like, you think?
Oh, well. He's Jimmy Kimmel.
Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon. That's right.
I don't know if
Kimmel's
he was fighting with his wife. Maybe he had cry eyes.
Oh, God.
Maybe he had conjunctivitis. We don't know what happened with him. I'm not going to automatically assign him a hangover.
Put a lot of different variables in.
Right? It's not always what we think, everybody. Mind your business.
You know why you put all those in there? Because you have those rabbit hole mentality.
I know. I do. Well, and I also like to give people the benefit of the doubt.
Maybe he had a touch of gonorrhea. I don't know.
Denise, thank you for joining us on the show. She says our rotary lights in Mashpee will be lit tonight at 4:30 p.m.
Oh,
we
awesome.
are so excited. Well, this year, especially specifically, because I know how much they cost to replace. It's like, Wait, what? Everyone in Mashpee shall enjoy these lights. Thank you very much to our rec department. Thank you very much to our thrift shop for pitching in this year and replacing our snowflake lights. It has been no small feat to get this beautiful rotary all lit. You got to see a little bit of the flag post things and all that fun stuff.
That was my drive
Aw.
this morning. You saw the reflection of the sun on the moon.
How beautiful was that?
It's been like that for the past few weeks.
So cute.
Yeah, and it was before sunrise.
RTB is joining us all the way from Provincetown. He rode to Mashpee this morning, arrived with a coffee and a snack.
There we go.
I mean, thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate this.
It's the holidays.
Well, it is Black Friday.
And then we have Cyber Monday, and then we had the Black Friday.
Shop small Saturday. Then it's Cyber Monday. Then it's Giving Tuesday. This is basically dump your money here, X, for the next few days.
Dump your money here.
Right. Well, we've got a lot going on in Mashpee. I got to give an interview for a radio station I used to work at, so that was kind of awkward. One of my first moments on Thursday. So I was like, oh, hey, girl. She starts talking. I was like, I'll take over. It's good.
I got this.
I couldn't help it. I all of a sudden was like, oh, wait a minute. I took over. Sorry. It's just
my story, my time.
It's what I do. I apologize.
I'm reclaiming my time.
I was just talking about all the fabulous things we have going on in Mashpee, and I can't help but get excited about it. We've got our Christmas market. We had our first weekend last weekend. Yeah. We lost one of the days to weather.
Right.
But this weekend looks great. Although it is going to be a little bit chilly, so bundle up. One of the big, huge attractions was our friends at Phoenix Art that were blowing hang glass ornaments. And it was just mesmerizing. One of our volunteers was like, I'll be in the woods. He like sat in the woods and watched them the whole time. I was like, Junior, are you okay?
It's a little creepy.
Like, no, I'm watching her make my ornament. It's amazing. And she did. She made this beautiful snowflake ornament
that's so cool.
From the little pieces. It was just really, really neat. And so we've got 3 or 4 different glass artisans that are in there doing all kinds of different stuff.
I don't know when it was. It was probably early 90s. Driving along the Cape, and we saw that there was a glass blow
sandwich.
Yes, and we stopped, and it was just so cool to watch.
Yeah, I've got a little piece from the Sandwich Glass Museum. That was my volunteer award last year from the Sandwich Chamber of Commerce, which I'm going to be there this year, passing it to the next person.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I thought that was really fun. I was like, wait a minute, you want my glass black? She said, no, we have another one for them. I said, okay. I like that very much.
Well, it's already etched with your name in the year.
Correct. Mari, good morning. Thank you very much. The pie was lovely. It looked like you had a great time in Wellfleet for your Thanksgiving festivities. The thing I don't like about going to other people's houses is you don't have a fridge full of leftovers. That's
okay. You complain about it, but you...
Listen, I complain that we made way too much food, and I don't know mentally why I'm still cooking for 25 people when we had 9.
Right.
So that's a me problem.
Yes, that is a habit you have to learn to curtail.
And it did not happen this year. I was like, I'm not even making that much. Only
a couple turkeys and a ham. Jesus.
You gotta have the backup bird, okay?
Backup bird. Were they different flavors?
Yes.
If I was in this house, I'd be someone save me. Help me.
Blink twice.
I know.
Do you need saving from this crazy woman who has problems? I had like one bite of everything. I'm like, I'm good, thanks.
So funny. It's not about the problems. It's not about, politics or anything. It's about the food.
Right.
It has to happen.
Right.
Like, oh my God, why?
It's feral week, okay? I didn't dub it.
Make another ham.
Get her away from me. I saw some interesting stats coming out of Australia this week as I'm asking you this morning with all of this food talk to take the last food photo that you've had and post it on our Facebook page, Stephanie in the Morning. If you're not following us, please do so. We appreciate it. And I'm seeing some good fun ones. But I saw that Australia is banning social media for people under 16 years old.
How are they going to monitor that?
How do you put that cat back in the bag?
Unless they're going to be using that increasing use of spyware. Have you seen that documentary from Ronan Farrow?
No.
I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen some clips, and it's pretty scary. So that's the only way I can see them possibly monitoring and restricting. I don't know.
Right?
I don't know enough about it, but that's really it's a little bizarre, but
Australia
good
of
luck.
all places.
Well, they also banned guns, and that was successful.
Yeah.
But this is a weird one.
In a place with giant snakes and giant spiders. I mean, I would
Well.
think that we would want more weapons.
Nope.
The crocodile
No,
hunter.
you learn all about in grade school over there, like all the different ones and what are venomous, one and one could kill you. And I was up in Cons, and at every few moments, I don't know how many feet or meters, there was a kit for if you got stung by jellyfish.
Really?
Yeah, because it's pretty toxic. And
That is
it's deadly.
terrifying.
Well, that's it. I mean, you got to know where you're living and your creatures around you.
Right.
You think, oh, that's a spider, it's not going to hurt me, and then it kills you.
Good morning, Miss Lauren. Lauren was going to join us on the show today, but she forgot. It's like, she's like, oh, wait, today is the 29th. I said, it's fine. RTB answered the call. We're good.
That's it.
We miss you. We love you. I know you have so many things going on at old places. And I saw the grown-up pajama jam. I'm interested in this. I need some adult-only time, I think. This week has been about the kids. Shout out to our boys in Mashpee. They definitely had a loss yesterday in the pouring rain.
Oh, really?
Pouring rain. Well, it's
not the pouring rain, but that they lost. That's too bad.
Yeah, well, it's just
but they got to play over it.
I know it's their Thanksgiving game, so it didn't matter at that point to them. And Sandwich is in a whole nother division.
Mm-hmm.
So they're more kids, they're bigger kids. Cody's like, Mom, we're going there to lose. It's going to be terrible. It's only the JV and the 8th graders that are playing because they're not playing. Yeah, 100%. And he was right. It was 48-0.
Oh, my God.
They went there to lose and then to be frozen and cold.
Hopefully they gave them something after the game.
Shout out to the boys who went through the motions yesterday to know you were going to your deaths and you still tried anyway. They are going to be at Gillette on Wednesday, which is really exciting. And if you want to go and see it, it's $20 ticket. It's Wednesday at 5:30. And we're just really excited as parents to be able to go. You can watch it on TV. You can watch it on the Patriots Network, which is really kind of cool. Definitely a moment for this graduating senior class who had a loss at the beginning of the year. Mm-hmm. They lost one of their football players. Nolan Barr was lost in a car accident. Oh. And they basically have set up this whole season to honor him and be that 12th man on the field. So I really hope that they win this game and bring home something pretty spectacular. So good luck to you boys. Cool. I hope you get your rings. Lauren, I had so much fun painting nutcrackers. I decided to make an event. Wear your PJs. Perfect.
But when you talked about them losing, and I said bloodbath, it reminded me of what popped in my head is the Wild Boys, Duran Duran. Lyrics.
Oh, yes.
And I only because it was popular when I was in high school, it came out, and I was in the marching band, and we would watch games, and it was a little sick, but there was somebody injured, and they
cartoon violence.
They had to bring an ambulance. He was fine, but the lyrics are as you've got sirens for a welcome. There's bloodstain for your pain.
That's it. Good times, everybody.
Good times. That's it. And the cartoon violence, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were talking about people not knowing their hair was on fire.
I started watching. It's a terrible show. I'm not saying that it is a good show to watch.
Didn't want to watch it, but now that John Stamos just played a cameo.
He did. John Stamos had a whole role. He was like the captain who is what's his face from
Stooping. Love Boat?
No.
Oh, okay.
The captain is from Miami Vice. What's his name?
I don't know. Not Don Johnson.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Don Johnson is the captain.
Oh, God.
There's too many famous people in it, so you know it's not going to be good, but also it's very entertaining, very light TV watching.
Right.
Every week they've got a different kind of cruise.
It's kind of a train.
And a weird medical emergency. And it's written by Ryan Murphy. So it's like that kind of weird and kitschy. And
I think we would do really well on Password.
Yeah, right. Sounds like my brain is just not what it used to be right now. I'm a little foggy. It's my stuffing hangover.
Just keep me in frame.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. But so the episode last night was it was a gay week cruise.
Uh-huh.
One of my funnier moments is when they started going through the description of the cruise because a pregnant couple came on.
Oh, they
And she was-
describe people as they're going.
They were like, oh, it was supposed to be a daddy's this. No, this is for new parents. And she's like, well, we're here. It's going to be our last vacation.
Jesus.
It's just very funny. You know, drag queens' hairs get lit on fire. John Stamos is in it. Not the episode to start with. You got to start from the very beginning, but you'll very much enjoy it.
Hopefully, it's only episode 4 or something.
No, it's 8.
Oh, it's hard. I don't know if I
They're
can invest
short.
that time.
They're honestly good. I rifled through an entire Netflix series last night, and I can't even tell you what it was.
What I'm enjoying is season 2 of Bad Sisters.
Oh, okay. I
It's good.
started it and I didn't get into it.
It's hard the first episode, you know, and you're just like, why is this happening? Why are you letting it go? But you know, then you get into it. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. Wednesday's coming out, season 2.
Looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to that as well. You know, there's been all this talk about movie theaters making the
Wicked
statement, about
not singing.
Do not sing. I was like, ooh, okay. It was interesting. I don't know. It's hard because, you know, it's a musical.
Right.
So
And they asked several of the cast members, how do you feel about that? And they said, sing away. We've sung these songs 1,000,005 times.
Yep.
Sing away if you want to.
Yeah. It's hard. And then there are a lot of people that
depends.
Well, you go in knowing that's going to happen, even though there's going to be disclaimers and people not to do it, but it's going to happen.
If you're in a theater that's jovially singing, just sing along. But then
it makes
again,
people happy.
If you have never seen Wicked or heard Wicked or know any of the tunes,
wait till it's streaming.
I would wait until it's streaming. Kind of like what was the other one? The Lin-Manuel Miranda one.
Oh, let's not go there.
No, but I mean, a lot of people hadn't seen it on Broadway. Then they waited until Hamilton was streaming.
Yeah.
So then you could hear the songs and have it fresh and be alone. You know what I mean?
Well, the other thing too, some people don't know, but we'll talk about it. It's true. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes, and it's only part 1.
Mm-hmm.
And they filmed the second movie, but people are assuming it's going to come out next Thanksgiving, November 25th. So if you don't like hanging on,
it's so annoying.
You know, just hang in there and wait.
But then again, if you've already seen it, you know what happens. So
well, you don't know what they're going to do in the movie version. There's tons of like assumptions here, like how it's going to meet and like meet up exactly.
Who's seen the Wicked movie? What do you think?
It's interesting.
I have not seen it. Who's seen it?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I'm curious if anybody has that chats with us in the morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Lisa. Ellen, thank you for joining us on the show. Here we are. It is Black Friday, and we are wrapping movies and food. And I still haven't been to the movies in quite some time.
I haven't either. And it's like, I kind of want to go, but I'm like, no, I'm going to wait. Moana 2 came out Wednesday. It grossed 57 million. In 4,200 theaters.
What was the other one that they were saying that was up against
Gladiator
Wicked?
2?
Oh yeah, which also I would like to see.
Yeah,
but I mean, can wait
it's doing
for
okay.
It.
It's number 3 right now. Wicked's number 2. Moana's number 1 right now, but that's only as of.
I randomly started singing Moana yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, maybe because I was outside in the rain cleaning up trash on the side of the road.
I haven't seen the first one.
He's sitting there, pigs, cleaning it all up. It's like, you are not okay.
It's okay to be not okay.
Right?
There you go.
That's me.
That's your response.
It's my bumper sticker. That's what I do.
And then the little girl crayon.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's been me
fine.
at my desk this week trying to digest all of the things that I've got to do. We're end of the year. It's like I've got to end this year and then plan budgets and then plan other things. And it's a lot of this stuff that I have not been used to, and like goal setting and then managing new employees and moving stuff. It's definitely been a moving part situation. Check on your friends that own small businesses. This is the time of year where they look either like whatever,
they're pulling their teeth
or
out.
they're swigging whiskey and they're like, it's, throw me in the ocean.
We finally have our budget meeting this Tuesday, and I'm like, it's like, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, there's a lot to balance this time of year. I feel everybody feels the pressure of stuff they must complete and projects they must close and things that they need to plan. And I feel like it gets very stressful.
Yeah, I'm planning my New Year's, Christmas
Oh, there you go.
That's something I'm looking forward to.
Retailers out there, you're going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. You are going to get through the rest of the week, even though I know you're just, are we going to make the numbers? Am I going to have enough stuff? Are we going to have customers?
It waxes and wanes. It's tough.
Yeah. I think that people are back in full force though, shopping out there because they're
That's
looking
what
for
they've
some
been
way to feel better.
predicting, Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at, we've decorated. That's it. No, I want to thank Diana who sent me this beautiful little lemon ornament there. She said her mother found it and picked it.
Oh, that's sweet.
So I thought that was very cute. Not actually because it's not a real lemon.
No, we have some cool
It was chosen.
citrus ornaments.
Very cute.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. But yeah, we're fully decorated now. That's it. That's what you're going to get down here.
That's it.
We've got the Christmas markets this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock. You can grab your tree. We have live entertainment. We've got food trucks galore. I don't know where they've been all season long, but we've got several of them now every single weekend. So I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, and I'm going to thank them very much for being part of it.
Yeah.
Those decorations are on point. Love you, Miss Cindy G. And good morning, Jen Christian. I hope you had a beautiful Thanksgiving with your family. I saw you and your husband getting a little date night. That's exciting. We had a date night and we ended up planning work stuff. We have to stop doing that. That has not been good for us there.
Parameters. It's hard.
I know.
It's hard to do.
Right?
Yeah.
What's up, John? Sarah, thank you so much for joining us on the show. We were just talking about the tree lighting in Mashpee. We are very excited for this season to be illuminated for us. Season of Illumination Parade is coming up December 14th with a rain date of the 15th. We have over 60 floats. We've got the horses that are back. I'm going to be working on horses.
I heard about the goats, but I didn't know about the horses.
We have horses that are going to be back. This is for the parade.
Oh.
We have the only nighttime parade in Massachusetts, in Mashpee.
In the entire Commonwealth.
Correct.
Wow.
I know. And so I'm pretty excited about it. It really is quite the spectacular. David Vieira and Cynthia Goldberg will be our town criers kicking off the parade. We're hoping to have some of town hall involvement. Lots of great float ideas. And JT and I are going to be the parade chatters.
I miss JT.
Well, he normally does it himself.
Yeah.
But this year I'm going to be with him, giving him a little bit of more information about the floats.
Cool.
So I'm looking forward to that. That is going to be right in the Mashpee Commons. And it is a full day of activities. And that'll be kind of like my wrap-up weekend for the season, which is nice. That'll be midway through December. So I can kind of shift gears and plan what the heck I'm going to be doing for Christmas, which is probably just hiding underneath my tree.
That's it. There's nothing wrong with nesting.
Right.
For
I live here now.
For what you have to do, throughout the year.
Yeah, there's just a lot of balance too. And I don't know how long my daughter is going to be home for, but I'm not allowed to decorate the tree. She chooses the ornaments.
Okay.
She chooses the themes, and I do it wrong. So I just sit there and smile and hand her things. Because apparently I don't know how to do that anymore. I've not lived this many years
You're
to
the
know.
Special mom,
Right?
mother in the corner. We only let her hand out ornaments.
When did it? I don't know when this shift in who's in charge happened, but it shifted.
Is there a rolled up magazine if you pick it up wrong or you break one?
No, it's like when the husband puts the ornaments too close together and
There's
you
my
just like,
cartoon violence.
right? Exactly.
Mother.
Blowing up with the TNT like you did it wrong.
I never liked that ornament. It
Sarah,
was made by my grandmother.
yeah, right. Sarah, Turkey Bowl on Saturday, flag football at Johnny Kelly Field starting at 10 a.m., benefiting Toys for Tots. Men and women 18 plus. It has been quite some time since I've taken the field at Johnny Kelly Field to play flag football. I really did enjoy my time doing it, but I think my body says, no more. I loved it. We had a ladies flag football league in Dennis. There's another ladies flag football league in Barnstable. This one is a co-ed turkey bowl that they play every single year. There was one year where it was so disgustingly muddy. Those are still some of my favorite photos of me just with like mud teeth.
Oh God.
I don't even know how to describe it. Me and JoJo and the cast and crew of the Dwiffle Ladies Flag Football League.
Dwiffle.
That is women's flag football. We were
Okay.
known as Dwiffle. Still going on. I'm just remove myself from it because I break things and it's not a good choice. Jen, I'm going to be bummed to miss the parade this year. You'll be in Nebraska.
Nebraska.
How does one end in Nebraska? What do we do in
We
Nebraska?
don't want to talk about it. I ended up in Nebraska once.
You did?
Lincoln. It's a weekend. It's an offline conversation.
Okay, because
Right.
that sounds like a bad movie. I feel like I read that book and it wasn't good.
I wasn't allowed out in public.
Okay.
Okay.
Solid. If you were looking for
Things you didn't want to know.
right, I was like, okay, we'll get back to that
Yeah,
one
yeah.
later. I
We'll
got
right on
stuff
top
to
of that,
write.
Rose.
I'm gonna write a little
Yeah.
note. Remind me.
Maybe I'll write the Cliff Note version for you.
Yeah, I'm right on top of that, Rose. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. That movie still gives all of the things that I have been saying lately, just trying to get through the day. I'm right on top of that, Rose. What? I have to do what? Shout out to the many, many, many volunteers that showed up in droves and delivered over 100 meals to our amazing residents of Mashpee that were homebound, alone, elderly, just in need of food, in need of company, somebody to do. It was absolutely a spectacular sight to see. I had 14 volunteers sign up. I had 5 people drop off the day before. I got a call from Kristen Mitchell Hughes, and she was like, I'll bring my son, my husband, my mother, my sister, my brother. We had 30 volunteers show
That's
up.
awesome.
And the lift was small. Everybody had a few meals to deliver. And so we got to spend a little extra time with everyone that we did deliver meals to.
Right.
And it was just really incredible. Thank you so much to the team over at New Seabury. I went over there yesterday to pick up a hot Thanksgiving meal to deliver to a family that just was so flipping excited to have an absolute beautiful Thanksgiving meal. And the team at New Seabury just one after the next cooking them for the fire department, for people that, needed it. And also for people that wanted a beautiful Thanksgiving that you could just pick up and take it home and it was all done for you.
Yeah.
Soup to nuts. They thought of absolutely everything to make this beautiful Thanksgiving. And we're just so thankful for them and the amazing people that are in our towns every single day. I know there's so many activities, and I know it's hard to remember the people doing amazing things in your town. I'm looking forward to this Friday. We're having a hometown hero celebration at the Mashpee Fire Department, and we are honoring some pretty spectacular people, including a retiring fire chief. It's this time of year where you've got to think about the people that do amazing things in your community and just highlight them, thank them, give them some cookies. I don't know what else do you do, but just remind them that we see you. And I know that sometimes you are unsung, and we thank you for doing amazing things in our area. You're in Provincetown. There are 5 million holiday activities going on.
I would say 5 million.
There really are. There's shows.
There are shows. There's some special ones going on next weekend for Holly Folly, which is a big weekend next weekend.
Yes,
there.
it is.
But speaking of meals, Soup Kitchen in Provincetown, Skip, they provided meals for Thanksgiving as well. There's people that donate to sponsor, which is great. Either 500 or you can co-sponsor for $250, which is a great organization.
They provide so much more than food at Skip, though. They really do. It's like your whole mental, physical wellness.
Yep. It's a social gathering.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
And they've got one of our favorite thrift shops. That's right there in that space.
Yep.
So thank you so much for all the people that really did want to volunteer this year. It was really heartwarming to see. My little Grinch heart grew like 5 sizes. I felt really excited to be in a community that we've got. Thomas says the great volunteers at the Nantucket VFW making dinners for so many people yesterday. That is pretty amazing. He said President Biden and Mrs. Biden brought pies to the fire department and thanked them. That's a tradition over there on Nantucket.
That's great.
Good morning, Miss Bethany. Thanks for joining us on the show. Ryan, good to see your face. Who else do we got here? We've got so many wonderful people checking in. I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving, and maybe you had a dramatic Thanksgiving. Maybe you had somebody in your life that just wouldn't shut up. about dumb things to bring up during holiday conversations. So if you've survived yesterday, kudos to you. I cheers you with my coffee, my
There you
lovely latte.
Lovely latte with whole milk.
Right? Thank you so much. I'm rolling the dice, you know.
Yeah.
I finally figured out what the show I watched yesterday was. I binged the entire thing. I
And
laughed the
can't remember.
entire time.
What's the name of it?
So it's Ted Danson's new show.
Oh my God. Man and what?
It's really good. A Man on the Inside.
I know. I thought it was a movie. I watched the first episode and then like it's a half hour or 30, 40 minutes. And when it was done, the credits was like, next episode's coming up. I'm like, I wanted to watch a movie. I didn't want to watch a series.
Watch it all because it's good. I sat there and watched it all like a movie.
The trailer was really interesting. That's why I wanted
But
to
one
watch
of the guys is Gus from Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter is Dead.
Oh, get
He's
out.
like one of the main ones, and he's hysterical because he's like
As
a
a
crotchety
senior?
old man.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
It's
All right.
so-
All right.
It's so good.
Oh my God. That's
And
all
he-
I need to hear.
And he's a cigar
The
smoking.
dishes are done.
Right?
He's a really fun actor.
It's awesome. So definitely watch it. It is worth it. And there's some other throwbacks in there
Yeah.
to other shows that he's been in.
Yeah, because I have to think. I have to take a look at it now because I believe
It's from the creator of The Good Place.
Yes.
So there are a couple people from The Good Place that jump into this.
Okay.
But it's cute.
What's the gentleman's name? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Adventures in Babysitting. Do you remember that movie as well?
With Elizabeth Shue?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a really good one.
This is the season to watch old bad movies.
Yeah, totally. Yes, he was in. That's who we're talking about. Keth Coogan. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because he's great in Don't Tell Mom and Adventures of Babysitting as well.
Perfect.
Yeah, I like him.
Well, whatever it is that you've
All
got
right.
going on this weekend, we hope that it's at least a little bit fun.
Yes. And make sure if you're ordering through Alexa, you enunciate.
Why?
Bloody hell, Alexa. I ordered baby cheeses.
Oh.
And you see a box with the baby cheeses in it. Sorry. It was a joke.
I love it. This is when,
Well, the voice to text sucks.
it's always
bad.
listening to you. There was a meme that I saw was like, when you want something, make sure you go over to your partner's phone and say it nice and loud beside your partner's phone. And then all of a sudden they'll start getting ads for
Items you
it.
may also want.
Exactly.
I had to cancel my order for Blueberry.
Oh.
It was back ordered, and it's never arrived. So I just was like, give me my money back.
Ugh,
Halloween's gone.
I know.
You know?
Yeah, and it won't be good for next year either.
No.
And I
it
did-
just it's beneficial. I didn't get it.
Well, that is your season right there. Why is Wednesday? Why didn't it come out on Halloween? What took so long?
I don't know. Came from a special warehouse, I guess.
Right?
And I couldn't just buy that one, Sarah. I had to buy a variety box. Frankenberry chocolate, Count Chocula.
We
plus
love them.
Blueberry.
One of the best, worst cereals ever.
Yeah,
It wasn't
I
the
mean,
taste. It was we like to look at the box.
It was either Walgreens or CVS. Certain ones will carry it just for Halloween season. Couldn't find any.
See, now kids have iPhones. They don't need to look at the boxes of cereal. They're growing up differently.
Yep. Nothing to read.
Right. Don't forget to stop on by our Cape Cod Christmas market, 11 to 3. We will be out there. Mashpee Commons. Love to see your faces. Come and shop with us, or at least sit and enjoy the entertainment, because we've got some really good ones. I think we've got Brendan Princey this weekend. We might have another live band. I apologize if I'm forgetting you right now. We just have so many moving parts, literally over 60 vendors.
No, but you've had some great bands, because I enjoyed going when you had the Stuffies competition.
Oh, weren't they great? The
Yeah.
Conspiracy of Noise.
Yes.
I loved a little bit of blues, a little bit of funk. It was a lot of different tunes that I hadn't heard played out. So that was nice.
And tonight is Elastic Glam.
Oh, if you're listening to us here on Lemonadio, which we suggest that you do all of the time, we've got Elastic Glam Radio, Cape Cod's only glam rock, and Seth does a really good job. He puts a lot of work and effort into his shows.
Yep.
And it may only be just 1 hour. And I know Hank was like, we got to get him to do 2 hours. I said, the amount of work he puts in for one,
Yeah.
just enjoy the 1 hour and sit back and love the tunes that he assembles. It is refreshing.
Yeah. No. And tonight, his daughter.
I love her.
She put it together, the majority of it. So I'm looking forward to it.
Oh,
And it's
Mariana
true. I mean,
show.
it's only an hour, but the hour goes by fast. And it's the great music. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oplasis. If you need to get into the holiday spirit and get away from the madness, join us at Oplasis tonight. Watermelon Alligator Theater Company has Charles Dickens. It's a Christmas Carol radio play adaptation. 5:30 this evening, and it is completely free. I think I would really enjoy a radio adaptation of Charles Dickens.
Yes.
If you're looking to just get out, Events on Cape.com is our website. Events on Cape Cod is our Facebook page. We have got almost 10,000 people, and they're always constantly sharing activities and things to do. And it is every town on the Cape, not just our town specific, P-Town, Mashpee. You can look, pretty much everybody shares some sort of thing. It's nice this time of year to get out and be amongst people. I know we have a tendency to kind of hide a little.
Yeah, I know. But they're good events, and they're you have your investigative reporter, Hank.
Yes, I do.
And verifying all of them.
Yep.
So that they're kosher and fun.
Yep, for sure. Virginia, so good to see your face. When are you going to be doing another stand-up night? I would like to see you out there. I know AJ's got his class coming up.
Okay.
I'm not right. I don't think I can put another thing on my plate in January.
When is the class? Where is it happening?
It's going to be in the Boston area.
Is it?
Yeah, it is
right.
in January. So I will link you up with
Yeah, let me know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is one of the things that RTB and I have discussed. We both want to actually do I want to do a 5-minute set. I don't know what that 5-minute set looks like, but I need a little assistance on getting to the 5-minute set.
Definitely. And it's tough because sometimes you're like, oh, I can wing it. And then you get up there and you freeze. But then you don't want to have, I don't know, it's hard. And different people have different methods.
Styles.
And also styles.
Like what's my style?
I don't know.
Right? Mine are long-winded stories that don't have enough punchline. So I need to work on that, I think.
It's okay. You can just start crying on stage. That'll be enough for us to laugh at.
Stephanie, get her out of here.
Oh
just get her out of here.
They'll either be laughing at you.
Yeah, right. Which
like
is fine.
Carrie's mother said. They're all gonna laugh at you. Or they'll be grabbing their mouths, their faces in fear and like, oh my God.
God, she's so bad.
She's gonna have a meltdown.
Is she gonna lose it after this? Nobody's laughing. It's terrible.
No, I hope they don't break the set. She's gonna break something backstage.
Listen, I'm not here to be made sport of.
We'll just wait. We'll just wait and take a video. Just hear the sounds. That's all.
I've got to go. I've got to get gotta leave. I need to put a montage together for our goat nutcracker. We've got Tchaikovsky like you've never seen it before. And it is the Mindful Goats of Mindful Goat Yoga that are going to be joining us 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock. We will have 2 shows. It is going to be brief because they are goats and, they're not going to be doing exactly what our stage direction is. We're going to do our very best with stashing little treats in the audience so they kind of do the things that we're planning to do. But once again, they are their own mindful goats. They do what they want.
That's it.
Yes, they will have costumes on. Yes, we will be playing the Nutcracker. And yes, it will be absolutely amusing. So like I said, get there nice and early on Saturday and Sunday to be able to see the goats of Mindful Goat Yoga. This weekend and next weekend, we'll have 2 showings of them. Tanya, thank you very much for putting up with our crazy visions of what we want to put on for this.
Well, and anytime you mention goats, I always think of Golden Girls.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Sophia, when she talks about her sister who comes to visit and she's looking at an apartment, she's like, it's kind of small. It's not a lot of light. There's no room for a goat. It's just funny to me.
We got plenty of room for goats.
We got plenty of room for a goat on the Cape.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Any other agendas or things you want to talk about before we leave?
No, this is really a chill weekend. It's been really nice to just but of course, then the existential moments come inside and I'm like spiraling and I'm like, oh God, I don't want to go back to work. But I've got things planned for the week. We've got the big budget meeting and then I'm back for Holly Folly next weekend, which
yay.
Yeah, and I'm hosting. It'll be fun.
And Rocco doesn't have his cone anymore.
Rocco has lost his cone of shame. He's all set. He's healing and been very spoiled. I don't know if it's stupid that I did it, but I gave him some turkey. He got to enjoy some of that.
Oh, no, it's not stupid.
Yeah.
He's going to have a little protein in their life.
Yep. It's good for him. Yeah. So yeah, I'm back for Holly Folly, and then I'm just gonna like chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get intercession off because I work for a university, and we're off all the way up until January 1st. But I took that Thursday and Friday off, so I'm
Nice.
gonna enjoy a two full weeks of just kind
I
of
feel like
chilling.
everybody deserves that sometimes for a reset.
Yeah, I was off this week, but I was still working. You know, I got pulled into a bunch of stuff on Monday. Luckily I was done, but you know, I still monitored stuff on Tuesday and Wednesday, which I hate, but
What?
I had to because it was in prep for this big budget meeting.
Yeah.
So really I want to totally disconnect for Christmas and New Year's.
I really suggest you do so. I
Yeah.
did so a little bit for the last cruise that I was on. 3 whole days I didn't use my phone. I was really, really proud of myself.
That is
Because
really
that is a
big.
lot.
Yeah.
It was a total disconnect and reset.
Yeah.
We've got the Lemonadio cruise that I do want to make mention of. If you're looking for a gift or maybe something to get the person in your life that has everything, come party with us. We are going on a Virgin cruise. It is the Lady Scarlet, I believe, is the name of the boat, which I was like, I just like the name of the boat. But it is an adult only cruise. I mean, there are going to be drag shows and like just a lot of fun. I saw some circus acts. It looks absolutely wild and outrageous, and I'm very much looking forward to it.
That's
so
cool. Yeah.
if you want to come along with us, and supposedly the food is fabulous. It's pinned to the top of the lemonadio.com Facebook page. You can get there with that. I think that is about it. Find us, lemonadio.com. We got a lot of great programming. Hank is coming up for lunch break. He was logging in this morning to see what was going on and planning all of his music out. He's got his jazz show and his blues show. It's always something different here on the weekends at Lemonadio.
I put them on every Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, we'll be bopping them during the markets in between all of our activities. So we hope to see you out at some point this holiday season. One of my pet peeves. Every single time I hear a commercial, this holiday season, as opposed to last. Duh, we know you're talking about right now. Why not say it's the holiday season?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, at least you don't hear that whole "it's beginning to look a lot," and I'm just
no, it's gonna be
that's kind of stopped, which is kind of cool.
It's gonna be a whole month of it. Mariah Carey season is here. Oh my God, we should dress them up like Golden Girls. Are you talking about the goats now?
That would be awesome. There you go for next year.
They already have Golden Girl names, for crying out loud.
Do they really?
Yeah,
Sophia, Dorothy. Oh my God.
All of the boy goats.
Oh.
Have girl names,
perfect.
and I love that.
That is cool. All right.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Don't work too hard. Don't spend too much money. Relax.
Eat the leftovers.
Eat all of the leftovers, please. And if you want to share any of those leftover recipes, any good ideas for copious amounts of stuffing, send them my way, please, because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with all of this food. I've got a lot of repurposing to do. If anybody wants me to just drop off some shepherd's pies or cottage pies or trays of stuffing, you let me know. I've got you. I've got your back.
Well, have a great weekend.
Bye. Oh my gosh. So much stuffing. So many things to do. It's ridiculous.
Oh.
We'll talk to you later, everybody.
You can make it in a muffin tin, the stuffing, and put it
Oh,
in there.
yeah, I could do that.
They're awesome.
Oh, and also don't forget, we're giving away the Nutcracker tickets tomorrow. Check your email.